the coding session. And as you can see, I specify my path as Python course. In Python course folder, I make a subfolder sentiment analysis, and in this sentiment analysis subfolder, I make this Python file. So so in this Python file, we are going to do our coding session. So let's start with this. And wait a minute, yes. So first of all, let's import some basic libraries. And I want to tell you that if you see my files in the sentiment analysis subfolder, you can see that I have two files. One is the sentiment analysis.py, which is shown here, and another is at and t underscore data.csv, which contains some reviews and its labels. So we are going to use this AT&T data.csv to train our model and to predict whether it is sentiment, whether the sentiment analysis is to figuring out the sentiment of the text, to do the sentiment analysis. So first import the NLTK library, and from the NLTK library in corpus module import the stop words, pointers, stammer class, and make object of it, and import re library. Then if you are running this code first time, then you have to download the nltk.download stopwords, but I already downloaded that, so you can see it is already downloaded. But if you do not have downloaded, then make sure you have an internet connection, and it will take some time, and after that it will gets downloaded. So next is I am loading the dataset, and at and t underscore data or dot csv, and here is my dataset. So you can, as you can see, this is the dataset where we have this. These are the these are the reviews, and these are these labels. So we have to mainly focus on these two columns. So first of all, let's see the first review. This is our first review. Like, it is saying that this company is needs to get its act together. I don't know how such a large company is disorganized. If you call them for support, you will get transferred at least two times minimum before someone is able to help you. So blah blah blah. And you can say that this review is negative, as I read 1 to 3 lines, but it seems like to be a negative review. So first of all, let's see the label of it, that what is the label for this tweet, this review. Okay, yes, negative. So I think it's a fake data set maybe, but this first review is correctly labeled, which is a negative review. So when you get a set of reviews, like here you have a reviews, so you have to clear those reviews. Like, you have to, as you can see, this is the textual data that you have got, and this textual data is very dirty. Like, I want to see, yeah, show you again. Like, someone read these things in a very, if someone English is very bad, then he can write or she can write it is in very bad manner. So we have to filter out this data, we have to clean our review. So this is the processed review. I make a processed review list and empty list where I append all these reviews, and review equals to re dot sub. Here I filter out all the reviews. Like, here, as you can see, this slash marks, we have some extra slash marks, and it can change some meaning, so we have to remove that. So that so for this I just write this, when there is any this kind of marks, like black slash and the colon, then backslash and the single quote, then I just remove that with the empty string. So review, and let's see some review. Here, as you can see, now I remove those, this character, and this is the first step. So this is our first step for the pre-processing, that here I remove this backslash and the single quote, single co- quote. And next step is that, as you can see, I write read dot sub, and the square brackets I write A to Z and capital A to Z with blanks, and review. So I want to tell this meaning to you, that its meaning is like this. Wait a second. And yes. Hmm. A equals to 1, 2, 3, A, B, B, and star ampersand A, B, C. So here I write a review, like it makes no sense. Like I know that it makes no sense, but if we get some review, then we have to remove these numbers and this ampersand, because they have any, they not this ampersand, like we have to remove this star and these numbers and other things sometimes. So if because they won't make any meaning and they won't make any sense in our review. Sorry, review. So for that I am using this, and for this means the re is the package which we import. Dot sub means we have to change, and it is a function. So that's why I write this. And in a single quote, I have to write in the square bracket, not A to Z, and capital A to capital Z, and square bracket. So any other letters except small a to small z and capital A to capital Z, all the alphabets, all the letters are get removed. And by which I write this single space value. I want to remove with the single space value, and just write the review name, which is A. And when I press enter, you can see that I write 1, 2, 3, and I won't include any number in this. So I remove the 1, 2, 3, and I also remove these with the space value. So sometimes in the tweets or reviews we don't want these kind of things, so we can remove this. But in the tweets we know that hashtag has the separate meaning, so that's why we can add the hashtag in this, that we also want the hashtag in our reviews. And after that, we have to change everything in the lower, like if we have something like a equals to capital A, capital B, and A, B. So we know that capital A and capital B won't make any sense. So what we have to do, like we convert all of these letters into the lower by using this lower function, and we convert into the lower. Then we write ps.stem token, for token in review, for if not token is stop words dot words English. So basically, first of all, I want to tell you the ps or dot stem means. Ps is the porter stemmer, which we make a ps as a object of that porter stemmer class, and ps is object for that. For this, stem means stemming. What we are doing in stemming, like if I write talking in the stemming and I enter, you can see I get talk. I don't want the ing words and the extra words. If I like talks word, so you know that b- talk and talks both are means as same, and we want only talk only. So that's why ps dot stem is remove the extra words which you don't want, and create only those words which we want to perform the sentiment analysis. And stop words just remove all the stop words which are not get any meaning, like the this like a don't makes any sense if we include in our sentiment analysis. So that's why I remove a the some of the words stop words which are already predefined. Then I join the review, and with the space with this space value, and append the review. So let me process the 10 reviews and show it to you. So I process the 10 reviews, and as you can see, I remove everything, just the words we need, and every word is stamped, means it removed the extra words like company and together. It remove and other things like. And we get our process reviews. Now we have to import the count vector class and make an object of this and make max features 5000. So what the max features equals to 500 do is it makes a table like a feature matrix, and in the feature matrix the column name is as there are 500 columns which are the most frequent words. So let me show it to you first so that you can understand it. You can see that it is about 208 and wait a second. Yeah. So as you can see, we have 209 columns. That means that means that the process review has these 10 reviews has the 209 distinct words. There are not more than 209 distinct words, so it consider all. But let's say if I specify only 100 words, and let me execute this once again, then you can see that we get only 100 words. We don't get the 209 because it considers the top 100 words and top 100 words for all the sentences, and it makes these vectors like one. The zeroth word is present in this fifth review, and the sixth review this first word is present in the sixth review, and every words are can be seen. And if you want to see the words, then you can, if you want to. And and for that you have to run this print cv dot get feature names. You can see that these 100 words are assigned like across is came under. As you can see, first word is came in both 4 and 5, the fifth and sixth review. So when you open this, you can see that in this you find the word across. And where is it? As you can see that this is across, and in this review you can also find the word across. This is, so that's how it make these full array. And when you get the array and when you get a full row, like one row is about the 100 columns, second row is about the 100 columns, and every row depicting that the this zeroth word is present is that's number of time, like zeroth word is present 0 times, third word is present 3 times in the seventh, or you can say that seventh index or the eighth review. So you get your feature matrix. Now you have to get the target vector. For that, in the temp I get the target variable, and these are negative positive, but we can't give it as negative or positive. We have to use the label encoder so that we can change them into 10, and I consider only these first 10 because as you can see I have only 0 1 0 1 0 1, and I am considering only the first 10 reviews because here as you can see I use the 10 reviews, so that's why I consider the 10 target variable. You can choose more, but here I take the 10 only. So now we have to divide our data into train, test, split, and train and test. And after that I import the knife base algorithm. From the knife base module I import question knife base, and I make an object of it, fit the model on it, get the score. And as you all know that I trained the model on only 10 reviews, that's why it giving the score 0 on the test data. But if you train the model on more than that, then it will get a good accuracy. And this is all about the decision score, recall score, reference score, and the classification report. So that's all about the today's session where I am tell you about the sentimental analysis and the other things, that how you can perform the sentimental analysis on the reviews and what are the types of this sentimental analysis. So that's all for the today's session. Thank you. Bye. Take care. Stay motivated and keep learning.